Welcome back to the CryptoLabs YouTube channel. This is a video you're not going to want to miss, even if you know what you're doing. Chances are high you'll pick something up. Yield farming. We do a video like this probably once a month, and every single time I try to find a new way to explain it, a new angle, just so something lands. Now, yield farming, fundamentally, I think we all understand this, we're becoming the bank. And that's what's so empowering. That's what excites me so much about this space is we're becoming the bank. We're providing the liquidity into the markets so people doing their thing can buy, sell, swap, trade, and we get paid the fees. Now, first thing I'll say before we get into this is we don't want to just chase APYs. If you chase APYs, you are going to get wrecked. You're going to get burnt. You might get lucky once or twice, but you're going to get burnt. We want to stick to the golden rule, which is what assets do I want to hold long term? And we're going to find yield farms and opportunities to generate more of those. Now, once you're good at doing that, you can break the rules and start doing some crazy stuff. Like I've been in 6,000 return pools for a day or two and made a ton of money. I've also been in 6,000% return pools and the tokens went to zero because they were all meme coin crap coins worth nothing. You want to stay away from that, especially when you're first starting. You want to stick to assets that you want to hold long term. So please, DeFiLlama.com, that should be in your bookmarks. You can just go over to pools, yields, pools, and then start having a peek. You can toggle different settings, set different parameters for your search, and away you go. But that's still like 5 steps ahead. Let's bring it back. Now, in the comments, please let me know. Just put free course. I'll give you access into our free course. It goes deep. But I'm going to walk you through some of the steps within this free course. But again, if you want to spend an hour or two going through this course, it is going to give you, we've had people DM me saying they've paid money to people for what they get for free here. Dive in. You're also going to get access into our live events, which every once in a while you'll see that I'll have a live event up. Join those. Ask your questions. This is all free, by the way. We just want to help support you. This is such a great opportunity, and I can't help it to just want to share the news of what DeFi and what yield farming present. We are the bank. I would have killed for returns like this 10 years ago. I was happy with 8%, let alone nowadays we'll do 50, 60, 80, 200, 220% a year on some of our coins, on some of our tokens. So first thing we need to understand, what is a DeFi business? I revert back to Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant a lot because most people on the left side, they work time for money, or they're self-employed, time for money. We want to move over to the right side of that quadrant. We want to be a business owner, and DeFi as a business, which is why we called the course, the free course, DeFi as a business. But ultimately, we're becoming a business. We're providing liquidity. We're providing a service, so we're getting paid fees for it. And in those fees, we can further invest them. So we can start playing on the right side of the quadrant, which now we're trading our systems for money, which is our DeFi business, or our money for more money as an investor. This is crucial to understand. This is why I'm so bullish and so excited about DeFi, because you move to the right side of the quadrant. 2, how do we make money in DeFi? Again, please go through these videos, request access to the free course, go through them. But as liquidity providers, we service the traders. So someone who wants to buy, sell, swap, whatever they're doing, and we provide liquidity. And I don't want to go into the nuances here because it's not important, but we provide liquidity into a liquidity pool. Those liquidity pools get paid fees from the decentralized exchanges where traders are buying, selling, swapping, doing their thing. And we get paid those fees. And so here you can see, if I want to buy $106 worth of SUI, I pay this small little fee here. Now it's only 32 cents, but this is happening thousands of times per day, millions of times per day. It's a big market. Let's have a look at DeFi Llama again here. And just on the left-hand side here, if you go over to DeFi, you're going to find categories. And you can see DEXs. $21 billion of total value locked on DEXs. You can see the comparison to where we are now versus the last bull market. Last bull market, $80 billion sitting on DEXs, moving through DEXs, buying, selling, swapping, providing liquidity. That's insane. That's a lot of money moving through DEXs. The biggest category by far, with lending being the second, which is still under the umbrella of yield farming. You can make some really nice money lending your assets out Right now, we're sitting on lending being 34 billion and DEXs being 20 billion, but still wicked opportunities. So far, so good. Let me know in the comments. We're getting paid these fees. It's a business. This money is not coming out of nowhere. It's not somehow some Ponzi-nomics thing. You're getting paid the fees. And that's why we search for volume. I hope we're having some aha moments here. We'll go to DEXs and we'll go to pairs and we'll go to pools and we'll go to narratives that are attracting volume. And we want to provide our liquidity there so we have an efficient use of our capital so we get paid more fees because there's more swaps going on. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. And then if you have some simple frameworks and systems in order to stay ahead of that, you can make some really good income from this. If you are chasing the trend and 4 weeks later you're like, oh, I'll just do that, it's probably already too late, especially if you're really, really yield farming and you're looking for maximum return, maximum use of your capital. Yes, it can be hands off. You just won't make as much. That's it. So we really need to understand that. Third, I really want you understanding the definition of financial freedom. It's very easy. Your passive income exceeds your expenses. We need some clarity here. How much do you need to earn per month to bring in more than what is going out? Then we can set up your DeFi portfolio in order to do that. For some people, that's only $4,000. That's not that difficult. A lot of our members are posting $100, $200, $300 per day. That's $3,000 to $9,000 a month. We have some people doing $20,000 a month. What's your definition of financial freedom? What are your numbers? We got to be aware of what our numbers are. There's a really good trading here, the velocity of money. Please watch this. There's another good trading on how much do you need to make $100 per day. Please watch that trading inside the free course. Again, let me know in the comments if you don't have it yet. Now in the free course, or really overall, what I do is I really only focus on a couple. I'll focus on lending and borrowing, which I won't go through this, but I go through lending and borrowing, which sometimes I'm earning up to 31% returns on lending on stable coins in like solid platforms like Aave. Then we got fractional real estate and real world assets. This is such a cool category that I'm super passionate about. Again, I own a bunch of properties. The volumes are up and I get paid. Rent balances here, I'm sitting on $4.18 for that property. Here's another one. I got $175 rent earned from that. You get the point. Then there's liquidity pools and yield farming. And you know I'm passionate about this one. Within this video, we use a tool called Crystal, which we actually have the team coming in to do a bit of an AMA and talk more about the Crystal platform. Super, super cool. We're partnering up with a lot of awesome people, a lot of awesome projects. Do check that out. Some of the major DEXs with links to them. Definitely check out that video inside the trading. Again, all of this is free. But what I'm saying is we're getting paid the fees. We want to go to where the volume is. We want to go on trusted DEXs, which I just showed you a list there. And then we want to position ourselves in the golden rule. Assets, coins, and tokens that we want to hold long-term anyways. Now you don't care about the fluctuation of your portfolio. There's a really good video out on YouTube, but also in the course about the 7 rules of entering a liquidity pool. Please go through this. Please go through this. If you can get this 17-minute video, if you can get it, you're good. This will all make sense to you. Let me know if you want me to do a YouTube video on it too, but I just figure it's in the free course, so grab it. And then where to find opportunities. There's 3 tools we use: DeFi Llama, My Merlin, and Crystal. Explore them right now, just on a piece of paper, right? DeFi Llama, My Merlin, and Crystal. Go Google them, go use them. Or watch this 8-minute video and we'll go through a lot of these tools. Now you want to find the opportunities while following the 7 rules of entering. You want to find assets that you'd want to hold long-term. And now you begin yield farming. You deploy capital. Now you're trading systems. You're building a business. And those fees you earn, you can start investing them. And that's how we create yield on yield. That's how we've been able to build a bull run portfolio. That's how we're able to yield farm for high returns and then buy assets that like Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can build a whole bag of Bitcoin by doing this. Super, super cool. And then knowing some basics of TA, of course, which we did do some bonus trading inside the free DeFi as a business course. When you are a member in the UIG, you get full access into our technical analysis arena, which is a ton of training on TA, on really understanding support resistance, understanding some basic trend lines, some basic chart patterns, and some basic tools to use to overlay the charts just to get a bit of an idea. But also, of course, that's just one side of the equation. We want to know fundamentals. We really want to understand the project, the team. What are they doing? What's the problem they solve? How active are they? Where are they going? Who are the competitors? Inside the UIG, we do a lot of that research for you on assets and in pools and positions that we're in, but we also teach you how to do it yourself. So that's that. Remember this golden rule. Remember these two things. What do you want to hold long term, and how do we make more of it for free? One. And two, we're not chasing yields. That's dangerous if you just chase how much money can I possibly make if we're not mitigating the risk. If we're getting onto platforms that could disappear tomorrow, they might be offering you more, but is it worth the risk? I don't know. That's up to you to decide. What's your overall strategy? What are your numbers? Where are you trying to hit to? There's work you have to do. All the work is done before clicking the add liquidity. After that, that's the easy part. All the work is done before. And a lot of that work is like clarity. Where do you want to go? And now let's build a DeFi portfolio that will help you get there. Really hope this helped. Please let me know if you want the free course. And even if you have the free course, but you haven't gone through it yet, that's kind of useless. So do go through it. Oftentimes when something is free, people are like, they don't actually apply themselves. Apply yourself. Pretend you paid for it and apply yourself as if you paid for it. You will get a lot out of it. There's a lot of juice to squeeze from the free DeFi as a business course. So do grab it. If you have any other questions, do let me know in the comments. And with that said, I'm going to let you go. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. If this video served you in some way, shape, or form, or if you have friends or family who's like, what are you doing? Share this video with them. Share this YouTube channel with them. It's the only way we grow is with your support, but we're passionate about delivering this kind of stuff. And after you've done that and subscribe to the channel, I'm going to leave 4 videos in the 4 corners of your screen. Dive in, spend a couple hours on this YouTube channel, study up. It's going to be worth your time. It's why this YouTube channel exists. So go deep, go hard. And with that said, that sounds kind of wrong, but you get the point. With that said, I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate you. Peace.